Mike is texting me here on the old Facebook. Mike is the owner of Shannon Boat Page. I was very confused about the diesel bug treatment. I wasn't too sure how much to put in. Mike's a good man, you know. Mike Clinton from the Shannon Boat Page, as I said. He's a very knowledgeable guy. He's going to be really happy that I mentioned him in this film. And I've been a member of their Facebook group page since the last year now, I think, since I bought my boat really. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of good things from that page, a lot of good information, productive information, knowledgeable, and no one judges anybody. Like, everybody knows that I'm a beginner. I don't have my L plates up. You don't really need them on a boat, but in some way I think I should get big ones and lots of bubble wrap. I'm really peed off with the rain. I'm sorry to say that, but I really am. I hope it stops raining, because I'm eager to go today. I've been dreaming about this for God knows how long. You know, I didn't buy a boat to go cruising. I bought a boat to live in. But in some way, I think day cruises or little weekend cruises here and there will do good for the soul of the boat, rather than my mind. Because for me, it's all about kayaking. It's all about the feeling of living on a boat. It's all about the movement. I can't stand still on a boat. There's always a movement in the boat, you know. And I don't have my boat moored up really tight to the cleats. I like to have it a little bit away from the cleats, so I have to step up on over and onto it. Because of that, I like the boat to move. You know, I can feel dizzy sometimes because I'm looking at something. Oh, I'm moving. What's going on? Someone opened my mooring lines, you know. So anyway, smell of coffee. How do you have your coffee? Well, I have my coffee with a bit of soya cream and a little bit of local honey in the Mountain Rescue cup. And then I get the coffee and pour it in, and then it's like flat white. People always assume that you own and you live on a boat, you've got money. I've heard all these things. Oh wow, you must be rich. Why must I be rich? I borrowed the money to get this boat, and I'll be paying back this boat for God so many years. So no, I'm not rich. I work with doggies to live some way of a life, you know. I'm a vegan on the boat, I'm a vegetarian when I'm outside. You know, I have low income, I have a phone bill, I have to buy gas for the boat, I gotta buy diesel now, which is the first time I ever buy diesel. Very small income, but very small outcome. And I buy only essential things. So no, I'm not a millionaire. I wish I was. I would save the world in many ways. I would do so many nice things for people. I wouldn't leave a homeless person on the ground. I would do so much good things if I had lots of money. I probably would do more things for other people than myself. First time in my life to a garage to buy diesel. I've always been a cyclist and I never needed petrol or diesel. Stopping along the way for brakes. Oh God. Pulls the arms off you. And I've got to do 2 journeys because I don't think I'll have enough. The tank is fairly empty. So I put the full 9.5 in now. I'll have a glass of water. I'll head back off again and get the second one. It'll be 19 litres of diesel in the tank. I think that's enough for a small journey. I don't know. I don't know how much litres the tank holds. I don't know anything about that stuff. It's all new to me so far. Boat life has been great because I've been learning about the boat. So these are the things I have to learn now. How the engine ticks and how much diesel is in the tank. The magical key. Put a little loop on it. I put everything in loops here so it's strapped to my wrist. Sounds empty. It's pretty empty. Alright, so I'm back from the garage, 3rd time round. The last time was the hardest part because I had 30 yo-yos worth of diesel in a bigger container, a drum, and it was very heavy. I was like deadlifts in the gym for 1 kilometer. Now I'm just checking. I can't do anything at the moment because you can hear the rain. It's lashing rain. I'm not getting wet. I'm not a mountain man in a boat because when I get wet in a boat, I'm wet all day. So now I'm checking the oil. As you can see, I have the light on there looking for the dipstick. It's down there somewhere. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it now. Hope you can hear this now with the rain bouncing off the canopy. Okay, so I can see the dipstick. I've got my tissue here, and I'll put my hand down there. So yeah, it is definitely low. Mini, max. I mean, it's up on one side. Let's just wipe it anyway and see what happens. See there it says mini as in mini, max, and then the serial number. So let's pop it in again. Have a little torch there because I want to see where the hole is. Quite tricky to spot down here, to be honest. Between the light and the wrong spot, my dreads and my face, and that hole's tricky to find in. Now it's in. Whew. Give it a little twist and turn. Back out again. That's definitely low. I need to get some oil before they go anywhere. So put that back in there now and figure out where we put the oil. Yes, that's what I said. Figure out where we put the oil. Remember, boys and girls, this is the first time in my life that I've ever had an engine to deal with. I've never had an engine. I've always cycled. Full-time cyclist, full-time athlete. Cycle ran. Now, we have the engine open. The water is here. This lovely block here, and that's full. Let's see. Yep, that's full there. You can see that there. A little bit of water there. Tank is full of water. Put the cap back on. I do have a thing for engines though. You know. Now let's find out where we put the oil. I think we open up another section. Silly warm here. Yeah, I'm in my jocks. It's just ridiculously warm. The garage is not the closest garage, but it's not the furthest garage. But this morning I got up at 7 o'clock to go off for my cruise. I didn't think I needed so much diesel. I didn't realise the tank was so empty. And 2 10-litre drums, two separate walks. That's 4 walks, out and back. People were seeing me in cars that were like, "Is it you again?" And then I went over again. I got a bigger drum, huge big drum. It took €30 off Ken here in the boatyard, really nice. And then I walked over that with that, and on the way back, it was a nightmare on the way back. It was literally like walking, switching the barrel from one side to another. I did it right for a good bit, and then I started getting really weak. My arms, my shoulders, my sore knee was at me again. It was hard towards the end. I was just about to give up. I had no phone with me though, because my phone's on the blink, so it's constantly on the charge. It's a nightmare to get my phone. That's another story. Like, I cannot take it off the charge. If I take off the charge, it dies. So I don't have a phone. I'm outside. But look, it's not the end of the world. The next job will hopefully get me enough money to get a new phone, you know. Okay, here we go. Give us a push, wish me luck, diddly-i-day. So give us a push, wish me luck, diddly-i-day. Oop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo, wish me all the luck.